Before Rome drew its first breath, an impossible weight was shattered. Deep in the Lebanese mountains, a colossal cataclysm left megaliths fractured, their pristine surfaces scarred by an unknown disaster that predates human memory. We are looking at the ruins of a technology we no longer understand. In the 1st century, Roman emperors arrived at Heliopolis, seeking to project absolute dominion. They constructed the Temple of Jupiter, a breathtaking marvel of classical architecture. Yet, their grandest monument was built upon something far older, far larger, and infinitely more mysterious. The Temple of Jupiter stands as a testament to imperial ambition. Its massive columns, carved from single blocks of pink granite imported from Aswan, tower over 60 feet into the sky, demonstrating the peak of Roman engineering prowess. But look closer at the foundation. Beneath the Roman masonry lies a colossal platform constructed from blocks that dwarf everything built above them. This is the podium, a prehistoric megalithic foundation of baffling proportions. Here, the laws of standard archaeology begin to fracture. The sheer difference in scale, weathering, and construction style suggests two entirely different civilizations separated by thousands of years of unrecorded history. The crown jewels of this prehistoric foundation are 3 colossal limestone blocks known as the Trilithon. Embedded in the western retaining wall, these stones are estimated to weigh over 800 tons each. 800 tons! To put this in perspective, a single block of the Trilithon is equivalent in weight to 3 fully loaded Boeing 747 airplanes. Yet, they were lifted and placed 20 feet above the ground with absolute precision. How were they moved? The quarry lies over half a mile away, separated from the temple by uneven, sloping terrain. Moving such mass requires forces that defy the capabilities of simple ropes and wooden rollers. If we look at the quarry itself, the mystery only deepens. Left abandoned in the bedrock is the stone of the pregnant woman, a monolithic giant weighing an astonishing 1,200 tons. Why was it left behind? Some catastrophic event must have halted the work instantly, leaving this colossus forever bound to the earth, a silent witness to a sudden end. In recent years, German and Lebanese archaeologists discovered even larger stones buried nearby. One of them, weighing an estimated 1,650 tons, is the largest carved stone from antiquity. To lift such a mass today, we require state-of-the-art hydraulic cranes, steel counterweights, and computer-stabilized platforms. Yet, the builders of Baalbek accomplished this thousands of years before the Industrial Revolution. Standard historical narratives suggest the Romans used wooden cranes powered by treadwheels. While highly effective for lifting blocks of 5 to 10 tons, these devices fail catastrophically when subjected to hundreds of tons. The physics are simple but brutal. The tensile strength of oak wood and hemp rope has physical limits. Under the weight of an 800-ton stone, wooden axles would instantly crush into dust. Even if we imagine a system of multiple cranes, there is simply not enough physical space around the stones to position the hundreds of machines and thousands of men required to pull them. What about ramps? To move a 1,200-ton stone up a gentle slope would require an earthen ramp so massive its volume would rival the Great Pyramid itself, leaving trace evidence that is completely absent. This forces us to confront a challenging hypothesis. Did an advanced, forgotten civilization possess a technology that bypassed these mechanical limitations entirely? A technology lost to the sands of time. If we examine the stone surfaces, we find no trace of draft animal harnesses or traditional lever points. The blocks were moved as if they were weightless, placed with millimeter-level precision. The precision is so absolute that seismic activity over thousands of years has failed to dislodge them. They stand locked together, resisting the violent tectonic shifts of the Great Rift Valley. Some researchers suggest the answer lies in acoustic resonance. Could the builders have used sound waves to temporarily alter the molecular structure of the stone, rendering it light enough to transport? While acoustic levitation sounds like science fiction, modern laboratory experiments have successfully levitated small objects using sound waves. Could this principle have been scaled up to a monumental level? Or perhaps the answer is mechanical, but of a design we have long forgotten. Highly sophisticated systems of pulleys, counterweights, and leverage that maximized force beyond anything recorded by Roman historians. The The Roman writer Vitruvius documented their building techniques extensively, yet he never mentions the construction of the Baalbek podium. This silence is perhaps the loudest clue of all. If the Romans had moved these stones, they would have celebrated it as the greatest engineering triumph of the empire. Yet, their records are entirely silent on the matter. This suggests the podium was already an ancient, revered ruin when the Romans arrived. They simply claimed the sacred platform, building their own temple to Jupiter on top of it. Who were these original builders? Some point to the mythical giants of local legend, while others suggest a highly advanced pre-cataclysmic civilization that existed before the last ice age. The dating of the stones remains highly controversial. While the Roman temple is well documented, the megalithic foundation lacks organic material, making radiocarbon dating impossible. We must rely on erosion patterns. The deep, vertical fissures on the outer faces of the Trilithon suggest thousands of years of exposure to heavy rainfall, far predating the Roman era. This points to a period when the climate of the Middle East was vastly different, characterized by heavy rains and lush vegetation, pushing the date of construction back to the end of the Younger Dryas. If this timeline is correct, Baalbek was constructed by a civilization that witnessed the great melting of the ice sheets. A civilization that was subsequently wiped out by a global deluge. Their technology, whatever it was washed away, leaving only these indestructible stone sentinels as a testament to their existence. The ultimate monuments of a forgotten epoch. The sheer scale of Baalbek forces us to redefine our understanding of human progress. History may not be a linear march forward, but a cycle of rise, fall, and collective amnesia. In the quarry, the unfinished stones tell a story of sudden interruption. Tools were dropped, projects abandoned. It is as if the builders simply vanished in a single day. Could they have foreseen their end? Some believe the precise alignment of the platform with the constellation of Orion was a celestial message left for future generations to decipher. Similar megalithic anomalies exist across the globe. From the cyclopean walls of Sacsayhuaman in Peru to the massive foundation blocks of Giza, a global pattern of prehistoric heavy lifting emerges. Were these cultures connected, or did they independently discover the same fundamental laws of nature that we have yet to rediscover? The answer remains locked in the stone. Today, engineering students visit Baalbek to study the limits of material science. They stand in awe, realizing that our modern world, with all its digital power, is still humbled by these ancient stones. We pride ourselves on our technological achievements, yet we must remain humble. We are not the first civilization to reach for the skies, nor are we guaranteed to be the last. The Baalbek Trilithon remains an open question, a physical challenge to our linear narrative of history. It stands as a monument to what humanity once achieved, and what we have forgotten. As the wind sweeps through the ruins of Heliopolis, the stones whisper a silent truth: the past is far more mysterious than we dare to imagine. The giants of Baalbek still wait to be understood.